College football is back, which means it's time for everybody to make predictions they're going to pretend they never made 3 months from now. But unfortunately for Tyler and I, we're about to put ours on record. We've each got our boldest takes for this college football season. Some of them are going to look genius by November, while others are probably going to be unbelievably stupid by week 3. But we're getting into all of it. Welcome to episode 2 of the TD Rankings Show. Let's get right into the bold takes. Tyler, lead us off with a little bit of heat. What's your first bold take for this season?
So, my first bold take is, I'm going against the grain. Maybe it's my pessimism for those that know me, but I don't believe in Arch. Look, I don't think Arch Manning is going to make it to New York this year. I know he's the Heisman favorite, if not currently number 2 behind CJ Carr, one of those options. We saw a mediocre quarterback last year. We saw him overperform against Sam Houston and Michigan. Michigan didn't have a coaching staff, okay? And he was like icing out on fucking some random Sam Houston walk-on player. Like, whatever, dude. This is for the big leagues, Arch. We didn't see anything last year. There's a reason you're not even like the top 2 quarterbacks projected to go.
Wow.
I mean, I don't believe in him. He's not. I'm not saying he's bad, but just don't be surprised when you're not going to see him in New York come December, right? December,
yeah.
First
wow.
week of December. Yeah.
Wow, coming out hot, Tyler. Coming out.
You got a rebuttal, or?
Well, you're talking about Heisman, so I'm about to push a guy to the front of the line for who's going to be in New York and who's going to win it. It's the quarterback of the Ohio State Buckeyes. Give me Julian Sayin to win the Heisman. Look, man, I'm a big fan of Julian Sayin. It's hard for me because I grew up a Penn State fan. But I think he has the guts, man. He has the goods. He looked really good last year as pretty much a true freshman. I just think he has that dog in him, man. He threw for 33 passing touchdowns last year. It helps a ton, obviously, having Jeremiah Smith out there. If he throws him too many, he might lose it to Jeremiah Smith. I don't know. That kid's an absolute beast. But for now, I'm coming out saying Julian Sayin, Heisman.
Wow. I am a Michigan fan, and this is an unbiased podcast. But if that were to happen, that means it's probably not a fun year for me. At least
not.
as a passionate individual for the sport. I don't know. I'm just gonna roll right into my next one. Honestly, I don't even want to think about that.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it in the Big Ten, Chris.
Okay.
But I'm actually gonna keep it personal. I'm gonna go after your Nittany Lions
Okay.
of Penn State.
All right.
Go in 10 games in your first year with your new coach. I'm blanking on his name right now. But the Penn State Cyclones win 10 games, but they don't even make the playoffs. The committee's going to see they have a week, and I mean week, schedule for the season, and they're going to be like, look, we can't let this in. There's definitely an SEC team that's more deserving than Penn State, and they're going to get the nod, in my opinion. I mean, let's be real. I mean, we'll have probably Texas maybe at 9-3 that I would probably give the nod over Penn State in a no Heisman winning Texas, by the way, over Penn State in the playoff. So,
I don't even think that'd be a bad year. I really don't think that'd be. Would I be upset? Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time we got left out with 2 losses. But I honestly don't even think that'd be that bad. Like, I'm expecting honestly a little bit worse than that. I see 4 losses, 3. Like, you just never know with a first-year coach. Although I think Campbell is going to come in and do an absolutely phenomenal job. Yeah. Big culture guy. Family was coal miners in PA growing up, so it's like. He fits the mold for State College. But, I mean, I wouldn't even be upset. Would I be upset that we got left out? Maybe. But 10-2, year 1, I think that's amazing, honestly. I'll take it. But I'm going to come out hot here. We're going to move conferences. This one.
Oh, God.
Yeah. We're coming out hot. Kansas State is finishing with 7-8 wins this year. Kansas State is finishing with 7-8 wins. They are. I'm all for it.
I'm pulling up the schedule on. I'm pulling up the schedule on.
Pull it up. Pull it up. I
on
am.
our website right now.
Go
There's
for
no
it.
fucking
Go
way.
for it. Also,
Alright.
guys, if you are not checked out our website before, go ahead and check it out, tdrankings.com. As the up-to-date rankings. Our next episode, we are dropping our rankings. But yeah, you can see schedules, all that stuff. But yeah, 7 to 8 wins, man. I'm a big fan. Let me explain myself before you rip into me. Okay, let me explain myself. I'm a huge fan of I'm a huge fan of veteran leadership. Avery Johnson coming back again. I feel like he's been there my whole entire life at Kansas State. I just love that in teams. Their roster's very old. I'm not comparing them to Indiana in any way when I say this, but you have seen in previous years, older teams tend to play better football, cleaner football. They play together longer. I'm not comparing them once again, like winning wise. They cannot even lick what they did at Indiana this past year. But I'm all for 7 to 8 wins at Kansas State. I'm seeing it. That's a hot take. I'm all for hot takes.
So, counterpoint here. And I love your bold takes. I love that, you have the confidence to say these things.
Absolutely.
But, absolutely. But if you have shit for like 3 years and by the 4th year, it's still shit. There's no major impact here. There's no like revolutionary player. There's no brand new coaching staff. There's nothing different. There's nothing that's changed. And maybe you can argue the Big 12's gotten easier per chance, but I mean, they're starting to spend more, honestly. I mean, obviously, there's only so much talent that can go around in the Big 12, but
I mean,
I'm looking at the schedule.
Spend more. I mean, I feel like there's really only 2 teams that are spending in the Big 12, and it's like Colorado,
BYU,
and,
Utah,
BYU.
Colorado,
I mean, BYU's
Texas
like
Tech.
halfway spending. BYU will like spend on like guys that aren't worth spending on.
Arizona State.
Arizona does not spend too much. Arizona State's already hit the fan. Kenny Dillingham, Sam Levitt left. I'm not expecting a lot out of them.
Sitting on,
but Kansas State, baby,
sitting on
7 to 8 wins. I'm closing it.
Whatever. We're moving on. We're moving on.
7 to 8 wins.
Moving on.
Read in. Weep.
They'll be weeping. We'll see. Next, Alabama. Look.
Okay.
I love y'all. Y'all are great. I love that y'all always lose to us in recent years and give us free
I was waiting for that.
Awesome.
I was waiting for that.
But not us, Michigan rather. Sorry. But
he's on the team.
I'm gonna hit on you a little bit this year. I think Alabama and Kalen DeBoer lose 4 straight games. I think they go 8-4, and I think DeBoer's on the hot seat. I don't know if they fire him, but here's why I think this. Look,
okay.
They play Georgia week 7, Tennessee at Tennessee, right? Difficult, probably the easiest team on the schedule.
Freshman quarterback too.
Freshman quarterback. So this is a little rougher now. Texas A&M, bye week, and then at LSU with Lane Kiffin. So that's 4 straight games. That's a gauntlet for Alabama. I mean, after those first 2 games, they lose those first 2 games, this team might quit on Kalen DeBoer. I mean, the culture's different. It's all about money now. He's not Saban. It's just different. Maybe Saban and I have to step in as an interim. We'll see. But yeah, that's my prediction. I think the Crimson Tide go 8-4. They finish outside the top 15 again this season.
Interesting. Honestly, I do see the world where that could happen. But I'm going to disagree with you on that one. I just don't think they lose 4 straight. I honestly can't remember the last time they lost 4 straight. But like you said, that's why it's a bold take, which is why I'm coming back with another bold take. Staying in the SEC, we're going to talk about Sam Levitt and the LSU Tigers for a quick minute, folks. Sam Levitt is about to shine at LSU. Absolutely shine.
Okay.
A lot of people talked down on him after last year, not factoring in just the constant injury problems he had there, and just a tough year all around. Like when he came back, Tyson was hurt for a couple of games. Like it just didn't gel. That year. And I think Levitt is an absolute stud. He's going to do so good at LSU, but LSU is going to finish 9-3 and get left out of the college football playoff. Maybe maybe even 4 losses on their schedule. I can see them. They have to play Alabama. They have to play Tennessee. They have to play Ole Miss in Oxford on the road early in the season. That's a scary game for Lane and LSU. I think there's a lot of issues that could come, not to mention week 1 versus maybe subpar, but still intimidating in terms of Clemson. It's a tough little schedule. We're not even mentioning the smaller SEC teams that could still give you a tough run for your money. So I don't know. I just think they're going to end up missing it because there are going to be other teams in the SEC now that have an extra conference game that are going to end up with 3 losses. I think Texas could be one of those teams like we talked about earlier. I mean, they have to play Texas, Texas A&M, Ohio State. Like, they got some tough games littered in there, and there's some teams that you might throw in over them. So that's my take on the Tigers and Sam Levitt. I think Sam will shine, but the Tigers will be left out of the college football playoff.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, we saw it before, literally like two or 3 years ago now.
Absolutely.
3?
Yeah. That's
3 seasons.
3. I think it's 3. Yeah.
Yeah, this will be the 3rd year. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I can totally see that happen. And you know what? Perfect segue. Speaking of that team, they played week 1. We're going after Dabo. Look.
Okay.
This dinosaur needs to get with the times.
Yeah.
And, I have a lot of respect for him. He's a great coach. I would love to have 2 national titles under my belt in the span of 2 years.
Yeah.
Or 3 years. 3 years, my bad. 3 years. And have multiple appearances in the playoff and national title. But times are different. Times change. The game evolves. It's a different sport. They're on the downswing. This is the first time they've been unranked since, I want to say, 2012, maybe 13, early 2000s. One of those 3 years, like 11, 12, or 13. But first time they've been unranked since then. And I think the downswing continues, and I think they only won 7 games this year. I think it's another disappointing season. I've heard some stuff out of spring camp, or I guess summer camp now. Or is this fall camp? I don't know, whatever. But
well,
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I've heard that Vienza is surprisingly close with their true freshman. I forget his name, but that's either the true freshman's ahead of schedule or their veteran quarterback is behind. And we've seen it the last 4 years now with DJ and Klubnik. All of them. They've just been disappointing. And I think it continues with disappointment. They won't fire them. So, yeah, just another disappointing year for Clemson Tiger fans. And, you're going to have to cope and hope for next season.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know if I really even disagree with that at all. I think I totally can see that another disappointing year for them. I mean, with Dabo at the helm, I think Dabo is an absolute legend of a head coach. Like, he cemented himself in a certain era of college football, but in this era of college football, he just hasn't.
Era.
Yeah, it honestly was the golden era. But I don't know, man. It's really confusing. I hope it's not the case because I love when Clemson's good because I feel like it brings a lot of juice to college football. It brings a lot of juice to the ACC, which you've seen in recent years. The ACC has been a little down. I mean, your best 2 teams are SMU and Miami. Miami's great. I mean, but when SMU is getting put on this pedestal to being some great football team, which they're absolutely not, by the way, that's another conversation.
Better than most of the league.
Yeah, that is true. That's how.
I mean, they went in there. Didn't they compete for the damn title?
Oh my God, it's just how bad the ACC is, man. Like, that's just how bad the ACC is. But moving on, I'm coming in with a spicy one here, Tyler. Our defending national champions, Indiana, do not reach double-digit wins this year. They will not be reaching the 10-win mark this year.
Really?
I think there is a world where they struggle to get into the college football playoff. I mean, they'll be 10-2 at best. I mean, but I don't think they're doing it. I mean, their schedule this year, the start of it is relatively easy, but then it starts kicking off. They're at Nebraska, and then they have to play Ohio State, and then they go to the Big House, and then they got Washington on the road. They got USC on the road. I don't know, either Washington or USC is at home. Minnesota as well. I mean, they got some really, really tough teams on that schedule. For a quarterback coming in, don't get me wrong, I know Cignetti is the quarterback whisperer. Honestly, before last season, not a lot of people had talked much about Fernando Mendoza. So I'm not one to say it's not possible, but I just personally don't see it. I do not see 10 wins on that schedule this year for them. If I'm proven wrong, that's great. I love teams like this that start to build their own little dynasties and come out of nowhere and make things happen. I absolutely love that. But it's just not going to happen this year from my eyes. I don't see it. Not a double-digit win team.
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely see that, but it's very hard to bet against him right now.
No, I agree.
It kind of feels like a pseudo Satan, um, or Satan. My bad, Saban. But the one thing he did say, and which is why I'm kind of gravitating towards agreeing with you, is Sig said he got everyone they wanted back, everyone except the quarterback position, and that is the most important position on the field.
Absolutely. Did not keep him. So I just think it's really interesting.
Alberto.
Yeah.
Georgia Tech. Watch out, Georgia Tech.
Honestly,
it might be
a little exciting for them. Should be fun.
My next take. Let's get out of the Power 5. Power 4. Sorry. Let's go to a former Power 4 coach of the Florida Gators and Mississippi State, Hill State, Dan Mullen. UNLV down in Las Vegas, man. Look, they got a good team. They're probably one of the most talented teams in the G6, if you really think about it. They have Jackson Arnold, which absolutely sucks, and they have Alex Orji, who also absolutely sucks. But I feel like a combination of the both of them in the G6 can win just enough games to actually make it to the college football playoff. I'm sure he's going to run a ton of weird packages, and it's a place where, like, now you can pay players. He doesn't really have to recruit, So he's Dan Mullen. Honestly, this age of football was made for Dan Mullen. This is honestly more about Dan Mullen than UNLV. He might get a job offer too. I'm gonna rope that in here. I think Dan Mullen's gonna get a nice job offer at the end of the year too, after he makes it to the playoff with UNLV. That's my take. I forget exactly who they play. Let me double check real quick.
Week 1, they play Memphis. All I'm saying is, folks at home, I don't want to tell you what to do with your money. I know Tyler's telling you all about UNLV making the college football playoff. However, if you want value, week 1, people are scared. On the ropes, Memphis, great team. Plus 165 against UNLV.
At UNLV,
I banged it. I don't care. I banged it. I'm just letting y'all know. I put it out there. Now,
Saturday.
Now, I don't know if it'll happen, but I banged it, folks.
Don't listen to that anti-UNLV propaganda. The only team they'll be losing to is Wyoming. Go Cowboys!
Such a Wyoming homer.
If you know, you know. Okay, I love Wyoming. I love Laramie. It's gonna be windy in Laramie. You know how it is. Oh, it's actually being played at UNLV. But
silly.
Doesn't matter. Whatever, dude. My point stands. UNLV's gonna run this gauntlet, and they're gonna be the represent.
All right.
Of the G6.
Okay. Well, sorry, Tyler. We're about to pull it back out of the G6 because I got a quarterback to talk about.
Pull out.
Grown man, by the way. Adult, by the way. Full grown adult.
Dude, I'm sorry, dude. It's
anyways,
late.
Back to what I was saying.
Whatever.
Back to what I was saying. I got to talk about a quarterback. One that I don't know if you're even fond of, or you should be fond of. He's your starting quarterback. But we're about to talk about Bryce Underwood. I believe, my hot take, that Bryce Underwood is proving a lot of people wrong this season. He is going to be so good this year. He's going to fit in so well in that Michigan offense. And fuck it, there might be a world he finds his little legs to New York. The last guy, though. He's not winning the Heisman. But he's the last guy in New York. Like the Diego Pavia of the world. Except a lot nicer and cooler and stuff. But I just see it. He's an absolute stud. He came in as a 5-star plus. His first year, he takes Michigan to 9-3 with nobody coaching him. He had no quarterback coach. His head coach was basically doing orgies. I don't even know what that guy was doing. He's just an absolute gooner. Half the staff was a gooner. He had a wide receiver that was basically blackmailing his head coach into playing time. All of this
The
going
worst wide
on.
receiver you've ever seen.
All of this going on. And Bryce Underwood led these guys to 9-3. Now, was the defense a big part of that? Yes, I will say that. But Bryce Underwood
was just his hand
phenomenal.
big part of that.
Bryce Underwood looked, well, maybe not phenomenal, but to me, in my eyes, he's going to be phenomenal. I don't care what anyone says, man. This kid was a true freshman doing this. Sophomore year, that'll prove a lot of people wrong. He has a great, experienced, old coach coming in to help him out. I just think he needs that sort of stability, man. And he needs someone to lean on, especially so young in college football. It's so easy to just get caught up in shit, caught up in whatever, caught up in NIL, caught up in people trying to pull you in the portal. Like, I just think it's a prove a year for Bryce Underwood, and he's going to prove all of you motherfuckers wrong. That's all I got to say.
Well, that would be a delight. That would be a delight. And I didn't know you were going to do that. I did not know you were going to do that, because my next one is another Michigan Bowl take, and I kind of feel gross, and I feel like our viewers or listeners aren't going to appreciate this next take. But I have Michigan winning the Big Ten, and this is bold. This is very bold. I mean, you have Oregon, Ohio State, and Indiana, kind of the kings of the Big Ten at the moment. You know, it's been running through them. And you also have teams like USC and Penn State and Iowa going to make it difficult for Michigan. I guess they don't play USC. But my point still stands. These teams do stand in their way. They're just as talented, if not more talented, have better coaching staffs, at least more coaching staffs that have been there longer and actually implemented all their schemes and personnel and everything they want, their culture. And obviously Michigan's got a culture problem right now. Hopefully it's fixed. We don't know. But yeah, that's my bold take. It's kind of feels just like it doesn't really feel like a homer pick, because it is possible with the talent at quarterback, and it's just, we need him to develop, and that's the only way this can happen. And if it happens, it'll be Chris's last take will come true, obviously. But the likelihood of this, I don't know. More realistic, it would be like a playoff win. I think, honestly, a playoff appearance is easier than a Big Ten championship right now. But we'll see. The college football has been running through the Big Ten. But, yeah, I mean, that's all I got. I feel bad doing back-to-back Michigan stuff. But,
I mean, I just don't. That's why it's a bold take, though. But that one, I'll give you 100-1 odds on that, Tyler. I'll give you $100. You give me one if Michigan wins the Big Ten.
Okay.
You want to do like
a
handshake
I'll take that deal.
Handshake.
Good deal. Damn good deal.
Handshake agreement through the screen? Okay,
yeah.
Cool. Good deal. Good deal.
That
That's
deal.
a free $1 for me. Moving on.
I'll take that deal.
My final take is that Georgia goes 11-1 this year, Tyler. 11-1. If you want to check out their schedule, they honestly don't have too tough of a schedule. There are some big teams on there. However, I think the names are a lot bigger than the programs themselves. Like, the team on the field is not as intimidating as it seems. So 11-1. They're one loss on that schedule. You guessed right, folks. Georgia Tech at the end of the year. Little Mendoza gets it done.
Wow.
Upsets the Bulldogs.
Wow.
11-1. They go into the college football playoffs salty. Never know what'll happen after that. Georgia could continue to make a run, but 11-1, great year for the Dogs. They everything's in front of them. They think they have a nice, chill little rivalry game at the end of the year. They normally always take care of business outside of that 8 overtime game where they still won, but that was crazy. But they lose to Georgia Tech. It's about time. It's about time. Georgia Tech needs their win. It's been, I don't know when the last time Georgia Tech beat Georgia was. I feel like it was in the past decade. Maybe.
I'll Google it, man. I don't know. It's been a while.
It's been a long time, but it's time. Right now is the time for the Yellow Jackets to upset Georgia, ruin their perfect season going into the college football playoff. But 11-1 for the Dogs. That's what I'm calling.
The last time Georgia Tech beat Georgia was in 2016, which honestly feels
past
more
decade
recent than I thought.
It's on the dot past decade.
Year.
Hey.
Yeah. When the clock strikes midnight, man.
How about that?
It's 2027. good game.
Wow.
But
Where was that game? Georgia Tech or at Georgia?
Athens. No,
Wow.
it's in Athens. I know. I didn't know this. Maybe Georgia Tech fans probably did.
They
Probably
do.
clinging to it. But I swear we did not write these together or communicate on this at all or plan it. We just said, hey, get 6 takes and meet me in a call.
Oh, don't tell
at
me you did
midnight.
Georgia. Did you do Georgia?
I think Georgia Tech makes it to the college football.
Whoa. That is so hot. That is a toasty take. Wow.
So
I mean, I'm okay with it. I'm all aboard.
So, like, let's do a little schedule breakdown here. I also think it's time. Like you said, it's time. Brent Key's been building this team, and I'm gonna say this. It honestly depends on Alberto Mendoza, but Justice Haynes. Oh my God, that was why Michigan was 9-3 last year. He was the reason. He's the guy. Jordan Marshall's almost as good, but he's not as good. I mean, this schedule is a little bit more difficult than I remember. But, I mean, if they beat Tennessee week 2, at home, or maybe that's neutral, I'm not sure. But I think there's not a team they can't beat on the schedule if they beat Tennessee week 2. Okay? The hardest schedule, the hardest game after Tennessee is Clemson. Or, I know, I lied. Louisville's better than Clemson. Is Louisville. But they get it at home.
They dodged Miami this year.
They dodged Miami. They dodged Notre Dame, which they get Louisville and Clemson back-to-back weeks, unfortunately. But it's Louisville's at home, and they go at Clemson. But Clemson's kind of a ghost house these days, anyway.
Okay. I'm all aboard this take, honestly, Tyler. This might be my favorite take of yours.
At Georgia. And then at Georgia to finish.
And Georgia's going to lose. Because remember, they're going 11-1.
Yeah, we just
predicted that. We just talked about it. No, I'm all aboard this take, Tyler. This is my favorite take of the day out of you. This is a good one. I like it. Now, will it happen? Probably not. But it's so easy to get on board with. It's so easy. I love a little underdog.
Will they lose to Miami in the ACC championship game? Probably.
Who cares?
They don't play SMU either. Dude,
they have they just got to get by Tennessee. Dude, imagine
Duke,
they didn't schedule
Tennessee. Louisville, Clemson.
Oh my God! If they didn't schedule Tennessee, imagine. Then they could but then they need the strength of schedule.
Ooh, they actually opened up the year with
they have Colorado midweek.
Colorado.
I'm going to that game, by the way. That's gonna be electric, folks. If you're in Atlanta, come check me out. I'm gonna be there. You know what I mean? I'm gonna enjoy that game.
I won't be there.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah. Well, I guess that's the end of the hot takes, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I got nothing else. But right. maybe you guys do. Leave us a comment. Tell us in either on this video, on Instagram, or Twitter, wherever. Let us know your hot takes. Let us know how bad ours are, or if you agree, or again, let us know if you have a hotter take than we do.
Yeah.
We're only just 2 dudes.
We're only 2 of us. We're only 2 of us. And those socials that he just talked about, absolutely just click the description right below. Links to all of them. Check them out. We post short form content on all of them. We have also a podcast on Spotify, although you guys are taking this in through YouTube. But let's say you're on the go, can't really watch it.
Or you're on Spotify.
Yeah. Or you're on Spotify. It's either way. You don't see us. But yeah. So check all those out. Thank you guys again for watching. Second episode, and this one is coming out this Friday, actually, right before big game Saturday. So we're looking forward to week 0, and then we're gonna have our next upload this upcoming Monday, and it's what you guys have all been waiting for. The TD rankings finally drop their top 25. The time has come. The time has come. We've held out. We're waiting until week 0. And you guys finally get our top 25. So hope you guys are looking forward to it, because I know me and Tyler definitely are. We're about to go cook them up right now. So thank you guys for watching. Once again, like, comment, and subscribe. And until the next one, Hail State.
Hooty hoo.